One of my favorite game genres is open world driving games, in which you can roam freely in the environment, explore the world, drive and race with other players, and 2022 will offer us plenty more games just like that. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Gromo, and today we have a list of the best open world racing games for PlayStation 4 in 2022. And before we get into it, make sure to join our channel and leave a comment down below, and I might feature it in the next video. And without further delay, let's get started with number 1 and talk Saints Row. Saints Row is a regular open world game that is similar to GTA, and it's mostly about driving. Players may drive cars, participate in side quest races, from street races, off-road races, and control a variety of vehicles including tanks, motorcycles, supercars, and many other more. If racing is not your main focus, Saints Row will provide you with hundreds of hours of racing without firing a single bullet. Despite the fact that it is not primarily a driving game, it offers one of the best driving elements of any open world game. But if you are a hardcore racing player, the next game will be perfect for you. And that brings us to the second game on this list, which is the new Need for Speed game of 2022. So, as EA produces a Need for Speed game every 2 years, a new Need for Speed game is supposed to be released in 2022. There is still no official confirmation from EA at this point, neither a teaser trailer, a gameplay video, or even a name for the sequel. Nothing at all, except rumors and guesses. However, the upcoming Need for Speed game will be open world as usual, with variety of vehicles, a story mode, and a large open environment filled with challenges, police chases, and races. Next game on the list, number 3, is The Crew 2. This game is one of the few that manages to combine open world and racing flawlessly with highly realistic visuals and gameplay, and it still has a leading place in the open world racing game genre in 2022, despite the fact that it was introduced in 2018. In The Crew 2, players may travel across a scaled-down version of the United States, visiting many notable destinations such as Los Angeles, Washington, New York, and many others, using various vehicles such as cars, planes, and boats, and switching between them whenever they need to. This game is one of my favorites since it perfectly balances open-world exploration, driving, and realistic visuals, and 2022 is a fantastic year to revisit it and play it for countless hours. Next game, number 4, is MX vs ATV Legends. MX vs ATV Legends is an open-world off-road racing game with great graphics and physics. In this game, you can customize your dirt bike, motorcycle, and ATV to make them stronger and quicker, as well as to personalize your character to fit your own style. Players in MX vs ATV Legends may execute incredible stunts and put their driving abilities to the test in the open world, passing steep roads, mountains, and even deserts, as well as participating in various challenges against friends or other online players. The game will be released for PC, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5 by the end of this year. Next on the list, number 5, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, or to put it simply, Solar Crown. Solar Crown is an open-world racing game similar to The Crew and Forza, in which players drive a vehicle in the open-world metropolis and engage in races, drift tournaments, and police pursuits to collect experience points and progress through the story to become the greatest car driver. We still don't know much about the game, but we do know that on September 22nd, 2022, Solar Crown will be available on all platforms including PC, PlayStation 4, PS5, and Xboxes. Dakar Desert Rally. Dakar Desert Rally is an open-world off-road rally racing game with bikes, cars, trucks, squads, and SSVs that you can unlock, personalize, and improve in order to progress in the game and discover the most challenging regions in the map, which include mountains, mud, desert, and woods. And as I previously said, I believe that both off-road simulation and casual racing fans will like the game's unique challenges and activities, which range from online multiplayer races to single-player free roaming and exploration of the enormous open environment. This year, the game will be available on PC and all consoles. Dangerous Driving 2. Dangerous Driving 2 is the sequel of Dangerous Driving, an arcade open-world driving game made by the original creators of Burnout. In Dangerous Driving 2, you take control of one of many cars and engage in races, challenges, elimination matches, all of that while roaming in the open-world city and showcasing your skills. The game was first announced in 2020, but it has been delayed twice, and hopefully it will see the light this year. Dangerous Driving 2 will be available on all major platforms and consoles, PC, PS4, and possibly next gen as well. Snow Runner. This isn't your typical racing game. It's one of a kind open world game with a unique premise. Essentially, The game has multiple open-world regions, with multiple missions in which you enter an open-world area and must travel from point A to point B in the shortest amount of time possible. And to do so, you must complete jobs, unlock new cars and customizations, upgrade shortcuts in order to make the journey a little easier. The game looks excellent graphically with realistic-looking vehicles, mud, snow, and the environment as a whole. And speaking of the environment, it has a lot of diversity, from typical city roads to muddy mountains and snowy ones. It is beautifully built and has everything, and it works flawlessly somehow. Next game is Riders Republic. Riders Republic is a multiplayer open-world sport racing game, where you have to battle against other players in a massive multiplayer playground. First of all, the game has no cars, just extreme sports like bikes, snowboards, wingsuits, stuff like that. Some races in Riders Republic will feature up to 64 players at once, as you all try to make it to the finish line before everyone else. The game features a seamless open world with so many ways to get around, and exploring is one of the core principles of the game, with the world's most beautiful and memorable locations. Overall, Riders Republic is a very good game graphically, with decent physics and a crazy gameplay that some of you might enjoy. Next game is WRC 10. World Rally Championship 10 is an open-world rally racing game. The game is a hardcore simulation based on real-life WRC events that take place in a variety of off-roading locations in the world, and features licensed real-life vehicles with great physics, roads, collisions, and gameplay as a whole, as well as numerous customization options for the cars that you have to make in order to pass obstacles faster and win tournaments and races. On September 2nd of last year, the game was launched on PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, with the Nintendo Switch version to come in 2022. And before finishing the video, let me mention an extra bonus game, which is Car X Street. This game is an open-world racing game coming September 8th, 2022. In this game, players can explore the large city and its surroundings, from busy street roads to mountain roads and highways. Car X Street features drifting tournaments, races, and many other challenges that you can participate in and win points to upgrade and customize your vehicle and face harder challenges. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to support our work, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And as always, stay home, stay safe, play games, and peace out. نظم في الأمور وطبعي يخلينيش نضيع خشمي واللي كاتبه ربي تجيني لي ضيع وقتي حصر فيا نحب نقدم ماذا بيا استنى وقولي عملت هكاك شنو حسيت مش مشكلتي كان مقصد